So in today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down two trades. A trade that I took on Tuesday, they gave me 2%. And then a trade that I took today that literally was like 2 pips away from giving me a 2% again, like another 2%. So, but I got stopped at a break even, but we're gonna go over that now. But yeah, we're actually up 4% for the week. This trade I would have closed with 6%, but we're still solid. 4% is 4%. So let's get right into it. So first things first, I'm gonna go to M5 time frame, and we're gonna put our session colors. If you guys have questions about this session colors, I literally have a video specifically on my settings on these and how I mark the highs and lows of days with them. I go in detail, on how I do this, and it's a video that I did maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So check that out if you have questions on that. So let's do this. If we're trading on, I'm gonna go over this trade first. If we're trading on Tuesday, I'm gonna mark our highs and lows of days from Monday. So it's gonna be the highest and lowest point coming from Monday. These are the rules right here. It has to be between Frankfurt and New York session. The highest points between these sessions right here. Asia session does not count. So we're gonna mark this right here. This area right here is gonna be our high of day, our highest point, and then we're gonna mark the low of day. And I've noticed, guys, that on M5 time frame is the most specific and accurate time frame to do this on. So this is our low of day right here, low of day, and then we're gonna mark our previous high and previous low of day, which is gonna be 2 previous trading days from what we're trading. So keep in mind, I'm gonna go over a trade that I took on Tuesday. So the previous high and previous low of day is gonna be 2 previous trading days, which would be Friday. So let's do this. It's the same concept, highest and lowest point between Frankfurt and New York session. So this is going to be our previous low of day down here, previous low of day down here, and then our previous high of day up here. So it's going to be this point right here. And you guys have seen in my other videos, if you've seen them, how specific these points are when they're in confluence with the supplier demand zone. These are very specific areas, guys, and you guys are going to see us throughout the breakdowns. So now that we got this done, let's go to the higher time frame, like the weekly, real quick, and mark this area of supply. And then we're going to just do a top-down analysis. So this area of supply right here, notice this, guys. So notice this area of supply right here. This area of supply gave us this push to the downside. We touched it, then we got this bearish movement for the past few weeks. So now if we go to the daily time frame, we're going to break this down a little bit more. So we are trading on Tuesday. So price was right around here. So this hadn't happened yet. So keep in mind, we have this area of demand on H4. Actually, let me do this on H4. Area of demand, no. This area of supply right here. And then we have this area of demand down here. So check this out, guys. I'm going to blow your mind real quick. So look at this. This previous contrary candle that gave us this push into the weekly supply. Notice how when we touched it, we got the bullish movement coming from this area of demand that gave us the initial push. And then notice this, how right now price is at this area of supply right here. Now we had news at 2 o'clock today, which pushed price exactly into this area of supply. Notice this previous contrary candle that was created that gave us a push to the downside. That was coming from the weekly supply. So let me try not to make this video too long. So let's go into the breakdown before I start wandering off. So now we have this marked. Let's go to H1 real quick. Let me mark this. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger so it doesn't look so crazy. All right, and I said we were trading on Tuesday. So let's go to replay mode. Replay mode like this. And then check this out, guys. So if you follow me on Instagram and on Telegram, where I post my free analysis every day for New York session, I told you guys that on a higher time frame, this is literally what I was presented with when I sent out my analysis. So notice how right before New York session opened, if we look at the M15, we literally have we need to have a pullback, and on H1 as well. Notice how we had this push. Now we need a pullback. So I told you guys it was very likely New York was going to give us a bearish momentum, meaning like a pullback. And it doesn't. Okay, so let me break this down for you guys. So since I'm a scalper / day trader, I know on the higher time frame, Euro USD is bullish, which I've been saying like H4, H1. But since I trade what is presented in New York session, if it's going to be a bearish movement, I'm going to take that sell opportunity and still capitalize off of it. Like I got 2% off of this trade, which lasted a few minutes, and we're going to go into it in detail. But meaning like, because I know some of you guys are probably like, yo, if you know it's bullish, why don't you just buy and hold? But that's not my style. I literally like to just have my strategy set up like this. I just come in New York, whatever's presented, that's what I take. So check this out. I'm gonna give you guys some sauce right now. So look at this right here, guys. I actually posted on my story. I told you guys that it was very likely we were gonna see. Notice how we had this area of supply right here, which is not an area of supply. This is how a lot of people consider an area of supply. I told you guys price was gonna break past this and then manipulate above this and give a sell movement. So see what happens step by step. And we're gonna see where we took our trade. So check this out. Boom. Exactly that. We break past this and then we manipulate. So knowing that we need a pullback on a higher time frame for this session, like meaning that I'm talking to I'm a little tired. It's late at night recording this. Okay, but meaning that on a higher time frame we're bullish, but for the session we're expecting a pullback. We manipulate above these highs right here, and then price creates this area of supply here. How I tell you guys, the definition of an area of supply or demand, we're gonna have an accumulation, manipulation, and then a distribution. So check this out. Price does this, and then we place our sell limit there. So let's go to M1 and see what happens. Check this out. And if we notice how M1 is in confluence with the M5, both of those time frames. So we place our sell limit right here. I literally called this trade out in the signal group as well. So this is literally the parameters for the trade right here. And then let's see what happens. Notice how more volume came in. And then this confirms this zone right here. This literally confirms the zone, because notice how the volume came in from this area here. And then this would be also an area of supply that was created. But this is not valid because the push started from here. This is just a continuation from the push, but it started from this area. So this is the most valid area. So we just have our sell limit placed here waiting, and then let's see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, this hit the sell limit like around 11, after 11. I don't usually take trades after 11, but since I'm in a competition with Alex, I definitely couldn't miss this opportunity. So check this out. Price was messing around for most of the morning, but we're gonna see what price does when it interacts in this zone. So check this out. Notice the price touches our sell limit literally to the pip, no drawdown. Price barely even activated the order, and put it like that. And then notice how we literally smash take profit, like literally a perfect trade, guys. Check this out. So notice M1, M5 right here. Actually, let me break it down even in more detail. Look, I tell you guys, whenever you see an accumulation, manipulation, and then a distribution, this is the area of supply right here. The previous contrary candle that gave the push. Notice literally to the pip, guys. Price pulled back, activated our sell limit, and we hit take profit. An easy 1 to 2 trade. Even though, how I told you guys, like, if notice how there was not a buy opportunity, like a valid, how I trade marking my like supply and demand zones, there was not a buy opportunity during this session, is what I'm trying to say. So I trade what is presented, and this is a very valid sell opportunity. Let me see how long this video is so I could do another breakdown. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna just I was gonna do a breakdown of today's trade, but it's not gonna, this video is gonna be a little bit too long. So what I'm gonna do is delete this, and I'm gonna have my chart set how I do have it for tonight. So I'm gonna literally delete everything, get out of replay mode like this, and then check this out. So I'm literally like drawing my chart from scratch for what I'm expecting tomorrow. So check this out. Now that we're going to be trading on Wednesday, the high and low of day is going to be coming from Tuesday. We're going to be trading on Thursday. This is how you know I'm tired. If we're going to be trading on Thursday, the high and low of day is going to be coming from Wednesday. Same concept, guys. The highest and lowest point between Frankfurt and New York session. This is the high of day right here. Drop a comment, guys. Drop a comment and like if this video helped you out and you found value in this video. So, and don't forget to subscribe. So low of day, high of day. Let me double check. Yeah, this is the high of day right here. And then the previous high and previous low of day, if we're trading on Thursday, is going to be coming from Tuesday. Excuse me. So this is the previous low of day right here. Previous low of day, and then the previous high of day up here. And then now let me just go to H4 and see what we're working with, mark what we have. So check this out. I'm definitely going to mark this area of demand that was used down here. Previous contract candle that gave us this push. Notice how we used it right here. And then notice how we're stuck in this area of demand, supply right here. On this H4 supply coming from this weekly supply right here. Let me mark this. Like that. Like that. So notice weekly supply, H4 supply after touching the H4 supply that was created after this weekly supply was created. After touching this weekly supply, I think it's time to go to sleep. So let's see what price does. This is literally how I have my chart presented, like set for tomorrow. So depending on what London does tonight, that is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. But this is what I have. So more than likely, just based off of this, let me see if there's H1 real quick. Very, very likely we're going to get, okay, so this is even more confirmation. Check this out. So notice how I have this H4 area of supply marked right here. If we break it down a little bit more and go to H1, notice how we have this H1 supply as well, a little bit above. So very likely we're going to get a sell movement coming from this range right here. H4 supply, H1 supply. And then if we just scroll over, notice how it looks like we need to have a pullback on this H4 time frame. Look how we have this bullish move right here. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullish candles on the H4 time frame. Very likely London is going to be selling tonight from this area. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.